Well, let's get into it. You did talk to Shedeur, you did talk to Cam Ward, but they did not participate in any of the workouts at the Combine. So Plug and Play 16 wants to know, hey, Chris and company, was wondering, with you being there, and who was the quarterback that had the best throwing session on Saturday? Heard good things about Dart and Ewers. Thanks as always. Can't wait for your prospect rankings. So Plug and Play 16.
Thank you.
We'll get those throughout the next 2 months here. Let's start with, we'll go through these one by one and I know a couple of guys jumped out for you, but since he mentioned Jaxson Dart, we got some video of him at the Combine. I think he did a cartwheel, and then he also threw the ball 58 miles an hour. What is more applicable to what we'll see in the NFL, but it's still cool that he could do both of them.
It is
I don't know if we
cool,
have
and 58's pretty damn good.
58 is very good, right?
It's damn good. Once you start to get up to 58, 59, I think we've had a few guys that might have got to 60 or 61.
Right. So here's Jaxson Dart. There was the cartwheel. The cartwheel's not very good, actually.
Not great.
That's a bad cartwheel.
I love Jaxson Dart in person. I really did. He's got franchise quarterback. He threw a wobbler here. I know. I saw this when he did it. It doesn't really matter. It probably would have been faster if he throws a spiral, right? Because it's going to cut through the air a little bit. But, obviously it didn't come out of his hand clean, and he was happy with it, and that's all there is to it, right? One, the personality of a NFL quarterback.
Okay.
Definitely. The charisma, just everything about him. There's no doubt about that. He has that kind of magic. Second thing is I like his body. Do I wish it was a little bit more muscular? Okay, just a little. I'm not saying much, but I do like his body. I like his legs. I mean, you see there. I mean, he's got some legs underneath him, right? There's some power. Killed the throwing at the Combine. Killed it. Jaxson Dart killed it. Jaxson Dart can play quarterback. Again, I'm not deep into my evaluations, but what everybody's going to like about him compared to Cam and Shedeur is just how true he plays the position, right? You got to see him in every in-the-pocket situation possible, and it makes every throw possible. And even though there's not a wow, like, oh my gosh, it's a laser, right? There's a lot of good. And just like you saw in the workout on Saturday, it is a lot of good. And it's very easy and it's natural. Easily the best mechanics throwing the football, and I mean dropping his body in the proper position for the route to allow himself to put the ball where he wants it, right? So all of that, the easiness in which he throws the football. It's like he's out in the park having a catch. But yet, again, it's not like lasers, but it's still like, damn, that's a good throw. And he spins it and throws a perfect spiral every freaking throw. But it's easy. He drops back, and it's just relaxed. And it's, in cut, shoom, strike. Out cut, shoom, strike, right? So he just does it with such ease. And you could tell there's not thinking, and he's not like, let me be real mechanical or any of that. So I loved all of that. I thought Jaxson Dart of the first group was clearly the best one of the group.
Yeah.
And yes, I think he's going to open up some eyes.
Interesting.
It's just a jump start of opening up eyes to, I think, a guy that's probably going to rise in this draft process.
Wow, interesting, because I know there's a lot of debate. Are there going to be 3 quarterbacks taken in the first round? I know Dart's name's been in there. I know Milroe, if you believe in the running and think he can bring along the throwing.
Right.
Are you leaning towards, I know this is early.
I know.
But like what
As
you
I've
saw,
seen, Jaxson Dart's going to be the third guy off the board. Maybe he has a chance to sneak and be the second guy off the board. Maybe, right? That's where I'm excited to get into this, right? Right? Because today I start. Tomorrow is really like I'm diving in, right?
You're doing it.
I'm
Starting
going
tomorrow.
all in, full fledged. Right? I hope I can knock off 8, 10 guys tomorrow.
The tan you got in the Caribbean will be long gone.
Will be long
You'll
gone.
be
I'm gonna
in
have to
that
go out in
barn.
this cold ass air and figure out a way to just let the sun hit me that way. But yeah, from that I really liked it, right? And again, it's not like I'm like always like, whoa, what arm power. It's just real good arm power with great control and easiness throwing the football. And the ball was on the money and on time for the most part all day long.
Interesting.
Right?
Okay.
Yep. He showed a great blend of, because you can't anticipate too much in this, right? You don't know. You haven't worked with these guys to anticipate and go, he's going to come out at this angle
with
right
the receivers
now.
you're talking
right.
about.
So you can't do that. You got to be a little bit of like, yes, slight anticipation, but you need to see the guy kind of come out of the angle and then throw it, right?
Yeah.
Because you're like, I've never worked with this guy. I don't know who Johnny is from Missouri. I don't know how he's going to run this route.
Does he take an extra stutter step out of the route?
Exactly. Or he leans somebody too far and you're going like, hey, I'm anticipating him coming out of the break, and that's when guys look silly, right? I thought he had just the right blend of showing a little anticipation, but more than not, just getting the job done and putting the ball right where it needed to be. Thanks for watching Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Hey, just because the season's over, it doesn't mean we're over. over. We ain't going anywhere. The NFL never dies.
We're staying right here. Hit subscribe. We got every NFL move. We'll react to that. Plus, Chris has got 4,719 draft prospect profiles to do.
Thanks again for watching. Subscribe. You know where to find us. Peace out, homies.